Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic, a Jedi betrayed. It is a time of upheaval for the galaxy. Nearly 4,000 years before the birth of Luke Skywalker, the Mandalorian Wars have strained the Old Republic's resources to the breaking point. With so many Republic forces at the front, systems in the Outer Rim teeter on the edge of lawlessness. The city world of Taris, once a thriving commercial center, becomes a battleground for the rival gangs and criminals. On Taris, as elsewhere, the Republic relies increasingly on Jedi Knights to maintain order. But with many Knights also away at war, it falls to the untried students of the Jedi Order's satellite academies to fill the gap. Are you sure this is safe, doing this in broad daylight? Calm down, alright? You act like you've never done this before. This is Taris. That can stab you, Larry's got enough to do without bothering peaceful commerce like mine. Some commerce, Ral Spice, Lumel. This is choice. How'd you come by it, or is this all no questions asked? Marn Hieroglyph has no secrets, just a keen eye, a sharp mind, and a snout for deals. Got a team of bulk loader droids and a sweet arrangement with the Highport Stevedores Guild. When there's a work overflow, my team goes in and your barking comes out. Right. Now there's an L freighter bound for Coruscant with 1,000 kegs of local sewage on board. I'll give you this. Your prices are better than anything I've seen from the Volcars or the Hidden Becks. That's cause I'm an independent operator. I don't kick to the gangs, my friend. I kick to you. Your only expense is me and my droids. Afternoon, Griff. Decided to let myself in and cut down your overhead. Hope you don't mind. Hey now, there was no call to do that. Wayne, was it? Zane. And there's no call to do that either. He's not a Jedi. He's just an intern. That's Padawan. That's chump. As soon as Griff hits the button, old sewage canisters fall down and almost hit Zane. But they exploded. And... this is just rancid. Zane trying to remain calm. There is no emotion. There is peace. There is no emotion. There is peace. Guys, come back. I've got a unit in the East Gate that's full of landspeeder engines right off the line. Barely able to hold onto the ladder with all the sewage he's covered in. Wait, says Zane. Zane desperately tries to use a mind trick on Griff. But just like Toydarians, your mind tricks might work on some, but not on the Griff. And that sewage we were covered in just happens to be pretty slippery. And I don't care if Lozon Industries pulls out of Taris completely, Jarvo. I can't keep laying on the tax brakes. Senator Gorovis, I don't think you realize how expensive it is to do business here. It was bad enough when the Volcars ripped the heart out of our surface ops. Now the small timers in the upper city are starting to get bold. Thank the stars they haven't figured out how to hit Highport yet. The constable's got a plan for the gangs, I tell you. And as for your small timers, the council has assured me that the Jedi have the situation well in... How much were those tax breaks you wanted? Not enough credits in the galaxy, Senator. Zane's still crashing down. Well, that could have been worse. Zane Cart. May I take it that you forgot the banquet we planned, or is this your idea of making an entrance? Still covered in that sewage. The banquet? Sorry, Master Lucian, but I've been chasing Marn Hieroglyph all day. I just about had him this time. I bit past the due date. The Republic's counting on us to keep the peace. I'll have to get him myself. No, sir, I... Please excuse my tardy Padawan, all of you. Again? Even for one who studies serenity, it's an exciting time. As you know, since you've all completed the Jedi trials in tonight's ceremony, my fellow masters and I will reveal the names of those we have submitted to Coruscant for the title of Jedi Knight. Knights who, will force willing, will continue to protect RimWorlds like Taris for decades to come. A toast to an important day in the Jedi Order. Thanks, Shad. You sure do get the teacher's attention, my friend. Maybe you should try getting less of it. What were you celebrating early? You smell like a cantina. Don't ask. Not like I'd have cause to celebrate anyway, but you're sure to be knighted. All four of you. There's still hope, Zane. The war's raging, The more Jedi they send off against the Mandalorians, the more they need. Lowered standards, patron, protector of Zane Kark. Actually, the four of us decided your whole bumbling act is put on so you can flunk out and stay on terrace where you can still see my sister. Quiet, I'm just glad she wasn't here to see. Oh, hi, Shell. Did I mention that since tonight's ceremony is private, the Masters invited our families for the meal? Shame your folks lived off-world. It's okay. They've already seen me make a fool of myself. Might as well give your family a turn. How are you doing, Shell? I'm fine, Zane. Is this bad? Oh no, like your brother was saying, I bring down the entire Jedi Order 3, maybe 4 times a day. Hasn't stopped me yet. At least I don't think it has. Cornelia, is something wrong? Sorry, Lucian. It's just, in a way, I'm glad we did this. It's such a change coming. A sad day. Nothing sad about it. We all go where the Force takes us. Wherever that may lead, the Order must go on. The true sad day is when Lucian Dre, of all people, has to explain the unifying force to you, given who and what you are. Alright. But just the same, I'll miss them all. Even Zane. He doesn't reflect on you, you know. Who, Zane? I must admit, he's been entertaining. But there's more important things to think about before tonight. Yes, tonight, did you contact Coruscant? I heard what I needed to hear. Yes, but what did she say? It's all set. Zamar, be at peace. Zane, you'll see that the manager is compensated. I'll take care of the damage, Master Lucian. And the meal, hard credits, please. But that'll cost all I... Yes, Master Lucian. We'll see you tonight. And don't be late this time. Here, maybe this will help. Wait, you can't afford this? Save it for your family. Hush, we're about to start living without possessions, remember? Everything will turn out fine. I can feel it. I'll see you tonight. Later. Don't you have it figured out yet? The ceremony's in less than an hour. Can you just make an estimate? No, I can't just make an estimate. This table was to Boone Hardwood. Do you know how difficult it is to get that in the middle of the city? Look, just take everything I have to... I tell you, I'm not hosting a Jedi again without an insurance waiver and a... Griff? Hey, what about my credits? Hey, wait, come back. Here, my money. I don't know why I'm buying anything from you after what you pulled last month, Griff. What are you, an ancient historian now? You're a droid salvager. And this is a warehouse full of prime bulk loaders. T1 series, a few dings in them all. Well, I wouldn't bother. But it's tough to resist you throwing in all the machine lubricant. Did you say 1,000 drums? Maybe a few less. We've had Minox. And ignore the mess. My cleaning droids are in the shop. Gotcha! You think so, huh? Help! Help! The Spicehead's trying to steal my money! Robbery! Murder! You're gonna have to pick a more public-spirited planet for that to work. Throwing the money into the air, it's payday! I seem to have lost weight, and I seem to have lost all my money. Got to admit, I was surprised to see you throw it away. Ah, that's small change for a guy like me. That didn't seem to stop you from going for it in the first place. Now, where did I park? Listen, intern, you don't want to do this whatever they're paying you. I'll beat it. They don't pay Jedi. At least, I don't think they do. By the time I get to B1, all the rules may have changed. But you'll still get to lose the braid though? Huh? How much you want for that? I know collectors who go for that kind of thing. I'm heading to a ceremony right now where I'll find out which students have been knighted. If they choose me, I'll give you my braid. Is that likely? Only if they lose their minds. If you haven't noticed, I kind of stink. Snivians are all nostril, friend. Everybody stinks to me. What's next? You taking me to see the grand high saber twirler? No, you're not allowed on the temple floor. I'm not even supposed to bring you a prisoner here. But I'm in a hurry. Thanks. Those are starting to chafe my... If I'm lucky, I can still catch the end of the ceremony. Hey, this hurts. Come back here! Wish me luck. I didn't mean to see the sector constable. She may arrest me, but she's sure to have a lighter touch. Intern! Zane takes off running to the ceremony before he's too late, and just as he opens the door to apologize, Masters, please! Forgive me? The Jedi Master looks up, and in a cold stare, "You're late, young one." Zane, confused and scared, turns around and takes off running.